Okay, I figured I'd decide to make a video about this. I wasn't originally intending on making a video about this, but I just figured given I've never done this before, but given the insane, I don't know exactly what to call it. Given the gruesome nature of it, I figured I'd make a video talking about the Tua injury that I think, I can't remember the last time I've seen an injury that's kind of like shaken me this much. I can't imagine people trying to get back on the field and actually play the game after that, especially like, if you're friends of Tua. So if you missed the game, if you're not watching it, Tua, I'm not going to show the clip. Amazon showed it about 15 times. I don't know what they were doing. I don't know why we needed to see it more than one replay. Sure, fine. Make sure people, let us know what happened. But then I don't know why they needed to keep showing it. Yeah, Tua had a gruesome, head injury and is out for the game. And I kind of want to make a video, just give my thoughts, because this is definitely going to be a big story, and also talk about just some things surrounding it. We all remember last week, and this has been a big part of it. Last week, there was a suspicious scenario that has happened, which is, again, just trying to set the table for everybody. Tua was, injured last week, and it looked like a head injury. He got up and was wobbling. They then went on and said that it was actually a back injury, and Tua is fine. Now, we don't know if that's true, but we just don't. I mean, we don't know. There's really only Tua probably actually knows if it's true or not, if it was a back injury or a head injury. Maybe there's doctors that can explain it better, but it's definitely, it raises some eyebrows of, what did you actually have a head injury last week as well? And is this part of why, maybe you were in a more vulnerable position and shouldn't have been playing just a few days later? That's certainly possible. But it's just possible. And that's the other thing, too. A lot of people are jumping to the conclusion of he absolutely was injured, and we don't know that either. I mean, it could have been a back injury for all we know. We legitimately do not know. But I think it's probably reasonable and fair to suggest it's certainly possible that, I guess what I would say is, it's fair to say that Tua just shouldn't have been out there at all, right? Again, not a doctor. I can't say this definitively, but it feels like this should be a situation that they avoided altogether. It's possible it's just a coincidence, but the NFL shouldn't have let this happen anyways, and I think that that's probably fair. Of, if you're someone who, if it looks that much like a concussion, he at least shouldn't have been able to finish last game. This game, that's where things get tricky. I don't know, but it feels like we should have probably, there's probably should be more to be done, but at the same time, I don't know what. Like, that's the thing. I'm not a doctor. I can't explain exactly what they should be doing. I really don't know, because it is such a unique scenario, and it is something that, we don't know that much about concussions still, even with all the research being done about it. But just, a gruesome injury again. The way that his fingers were, like that freaked me out, man. I don't know. I wanted to give my reaction to it, because we all love football, right? It's a great game. It's a great sport. But this is the unfortunate reality of it, is that this kind of stuff does happen, and it sucks. It's not fun to watch, and it's a bummer, because it was a lot of fun to watch this game, and now Tua goes out, and game's still going on. The Bengals just scored a touchdown. Who knows what's going to happen? But it just feels like, regardless of what happens now, there's kind of a cloud over this game of what a fun one. But obviously, the game doesn't matter. I mean, what matters is Tua's health, and hopefully he's okay. If there's any updates, I'm sure that, Adam Schefter and Ian Rappaport will tweet it out. So check those guys' Twitter to figure out the rest. But yeah, again, kind of want to give my thoughts on the whole situation, because there's more than just one hit. If it was just, one scary injury, I wouldn't have made a wow, that was scary video. I would have, but given there more context, I want to talk about the context. And I also wanted to, again, people get very quick to say, oh, this is proof that he was actually a head injury last week. No, it's not. We don't know that that's true. It might be true. The fact that it might be true is concerning, but we don't know if it's true. And I think that, again, we can only talk about what we know. But yeah, hopefully just Tua's all right. Again, it's like, he might be all right tonight, but this stuff lasts a long time. This stuff lasts, this can last, be everlasting. I remember I had a bad concussion once, just speaking from my personal experience, where I fell off a bike when I was maybe 17, and I didn't even remember who I was until the next day. So, and probably took 24 hours for me to really become a person again. So, hopefully Tua has a better scenario than that, because these head injuries can be scary. So, yeah, that's what I think. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I do always love hearing from you. And of course, as always, thanks for watching. Wish it was under better circumstances. I should have a video about the actual game. That should be more fun. But yeah, bye.